Ah, we're recording. Swipe down to set length of time before screen turns off. Hello. I have a brand new, where am I looking? Brand new camera. This is the Action Pro 5. No, Osmo Action, I'm still trying to learn it. Osmo Action 5 Pro. That's right. Brand new camera, and I'm trying it out for the very first time, and I am at downtown Disney. Can you see it back there? I'm actually in the parking lot, just got here. But I'm gonna walk in and take a look. I've got a few good settings on it. We're gonna see what it looks like at night. So, pretty excited. All right, I'm gonna go in. This is walking to the front, and I have the stabilizer on. And so it's definitely an improvement from what I had before. This is the parking lot. So that's where I just was. So this guy is so tall. He is super tall. I'm tall. This guy is really tall. Whoa. Okay, here's the front. Well, the gate to get searched, make sure you're not taking any dangerous weapons, let alone weapons, but dangerous weapons. And hopefully they let me in with this, with my stick that I'm using to hold up the camera. It extends, so I hope they let me in with an extending stick, whatever you call this thing. We'll see. Hot dog, I'm in, totally in, and I'm excited. Well, the little screen here looks pretty good, so I hope the video is actually good too. The screen is very good. Good quality so far. So I'm not sure if it looks like I'm bumping around, but I am walking. And the microphone I'm using is the Micro Mini. That's right, the Micro Mini. And I wasn't sure if I would like it, but rather than using the bigger one, but you know what? I'm using it for the first time, and I'm actually liking it a lot. The reason why is because I like to tuck the microphones under my shirt like this. See that green or blue? Ha! That's the mic. But I wasn't sure if it was going to make it security, so I clipped it on my reading glasses, and it clipped on there so nice. Well, I could even probably keep it on there to record, but I've got it under my shirt. Look at that. That is beautiful. Holy cow. Just beautiful. I mean, the screen looks awesome. Awesome. Oh, it's Spider-Man up there. Look at Spider-Man. Yeah, it's pretty nice. There's a shot there. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I went with this camera. I like the Osmo, whatever that thing is, the long one with the gimbal on top. And I found that a lot of YouTubers, even the ones going to Disneyland, hey, there's a Christmas tree back there, is using that one. And I get it, it's beautiful. But it's also $1,000. But the Action 5 Pro is, well, I got it for $339, which included I'm not sure what it included, but a cable, I guess. And we're going to listen to this for a minute. Hey, they said God. Woohoo! Pretty nice. The ladies are pretty. Yeah, nice shot. Want to see what the back of a band looks like? That's what the back of a band looks like. Notice how the pretty girls up front. I like the one in the blue dress. Okay, so there's a beautiful Christmas tree. Beautiful Christmas tree. Here's a Star Wars trading post. The camera shut off for a second, but I'm not sure. It might have been a card. Anyway, there it is. Some shopping, Star Wars shop. So, hey, wave at the girl. There's some water. So then there's some people on YouTube say how to set this camera up to look good. So right now, I'm not shooting 4K. I usually don't, but I might. And this one can shoot 4K. And I'm coming off of a camcorder where I can zoom. This doesn't zoom. Some balloons. But if you use 4K, you can zoom in or crop in and it'll look good. Right now I'm checking out the HD. Oh, let's go look at this sign. Ouch. So, as far as setup goes, I've got the sharpness set down, and there's another setting set down to like -1. I forgot what they call it. That's nice. And I'm also shooting 30 frames. And at this Pro version, well, the EV is -3. So that's the highlights. It cuts down the highlights. Because sometimes cameras, you know, unless you got a couple grand camera, the highlights tend to blow out sometimes, and -3 EV will help. So anyway, but the Pro allows you to do manual settings. What I like about it is I got the manual setting on, what do I have it on? Well, it's 30 frames. I got the shutter on 60. Now the reason why you can still see something is because it gives you the option, allows you to have the ISO still rolling around in automatic. So ISO is going to control that like an iris. Way back when the ISO was, and film was being used, that was considered the speed of the film. So the faster the number of the film, the darker you can shoot and be less grainy. It's pretty nice. I also have the tilt fixture, so if I tilt it, I'm tilting it now, it should be solid, right? Right. Huh. And that's also a good feature. And this also works electronic gimbal, right? So even though it doesn't have a mechanical gimbal, as long as I don't try to hit rocks with it, it should be pretty good shots, pretty good image. The monitor here looks really good. It's brightening these things up really nice. You know, I see people looking at me. I'm not like a typical vlogger, I guess, but I see people walking around here and vlogging, just talking, and you know, they have no problems with it. Sometimes people look at you, but so far people look at me like, oh, okay, and then they look away. Oh, okay. I'm not actually looking in the camera talking. Anyway, but I will. Those are really pretty, aren't they? So definitely Christmas decorations are up. It's a jazz kitchen. I was in there with my mom a while back. It was great. They had a piano player, a really decorated piano, but I don't see that piano anymore. And it's gone some work, been redesigned and such. I guess people get used to seeing people. Camera did a little, went to black and it showed me like a clock. I'm not sure what that's about. So anyway, still recording. It's a bowling alley in there. Look at this bar. It's a bar. That's a big bar. Yeah, pretty nice. Huh. All right, good. But you know what? Ever since the beginning of Disneyland, people always brought cameras in. You know, whether it was Super 8 movie cameras or even before that 8mm. Super 8, then videos, you know, remember the video cameras that maybe someone out there doesn't, but they had big video cameras or like the size of backpacks. You just put on your shoulder and carry it around. Yeah, people did that. And the camcorder's gotten smaller and smaller. And the one I have is probably about the smallest as they've been. Well, there may be some tiny ones, but for usefulness, the one I have is about as small as you can go, I guess. But in any case, now we got this camera. How you doing? And then there's the hotel. This thing, this is a hotel. Now I'm hoping that the image is steady because I'm walking and I'm kind of bouncing a little. So I hope the image is steady. Pretty nice. There's a function on this camera. It's called super dark or super light or super something. And it's supposed to make the image, you know, shoot well at night. And I'm not using that feature yet. So I've yet to see if that would be any better. I've yet to see what this footage is going to look like because it's my first time using it. So my biggest thing is that if the image is stable. Another thing I don't care for when people are using these action cameras is the very wide, super wide angle where that ain't joke. Oh, here comes some balloons. Hey, balloons. Where it looks round. The picture looks round. The edges are just curved. I hate that. Yeah. That's the worst thing about these action cameras. I mean, it's good that action cameras can do it, but it's the worst thing people do. So, I know the GoPro, that's all they had for a while. Because that's the GoPro I have. It's like a GoPro number 2 or 3 or I don't know. But it doesn't have any setting. So you notice the edges of this camera are straight. That's because this has a setting that you can make it look normal. And you know what? It's wide enough. It's wide enough. So in case you can't tell it, it's Christmas around here. Oh, I'm gonna go across the way here. Jump in front of these people. Yeah. And there's the tram. There's the tram. Loaded. Woo, it's loaded. Oh, by the way, it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. It looks like those people need to go home and go to bed. So I go to work on Wednesday. Possibly. So by the time I make it down this other end, I'll be in front of Disneyland in California Adventure. That's a pretty wide shot. I mean, I'm actually standing pretty close to this window, and I'm still seeing the entire window. Let's see if we go a little closer. So, I'm about 15 feet from it. It's pretty nice. Wow. Ooh, look inside. Huh. Wonder if I could take this inside without being told, no, you can't do it. Wow, look at this. Look at this. It's like Santa's workshop. Just beautiful. Look at all this Christmas stuff. And it's this is November 11th, which is also Veterans Day, so happy Veterans Day to everybody. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, I could walk through the store, but then I'll be bypassing some of this area, which may not be too terrible, but I still wanted to see more of this area. There's another window full of cool stuff. Here's a map. Right on. That looks pretty nice. Ooh, that was nice. So it seems like not too many people are bothered with me carrying a camera around like this. I mean, the thing has very low impact. I mean, it's just an action camera with a little, I call it a stick. It's a tripod, but it's like a short stick, so it collapses. Oh, there's a fountain going. Ooh, look at that. It's pretty neat. So this does have a setting for 24 frames. But I think 30 frames with the shutter at 60 is very close to 24, plus it makes it good for editing. What I have on my other cameras, I shoot at 60, but I can't control the shutter. There's all of these people coming out of here. Coming out like in droves. In droves. What is that, droves? What does that mean? I know what it means, but where'd that come from? Oh, wait a minute. This is a line. Holy cow, this is a line. Oh, I'm in the exit line. Ha! I'm about to walk down here towards the trams. That's not what I was trying to do. I gotta go back the other way. like, where's this line going? This isn't just people leaving. Yep, it's people leaving. These are cool. I've been here for a while. Pretty nice. Apparently. Hello. So what I was saying about 60 frames is I shoot in 60 frames and then I edit it, and then when I render it in 30 frames, because the theory, whether it's my own or it's true, when you shoot 60, it's shooting every frame twice. So that means you just get twice the image. And then when you edit 30, it just uses the best image, right? So after I do this, I'll be back another day somewhere and I'll try it in 60 and see if that makes a difference, or maybe it doesn't matter at all. I don't know. Okay, so That was California Adventure we just looked at. Now this is the front of Disneyland. And as you can see, the pumpkins are gone. The pumpkins are gone. You see this thing right here? This post for the monorail? I came here a long time ago with a camcorder. And I just started shooting it because I thought it was cool. And then security came by and say, what you doing? I was like, oh, just shooting some video. And they left me alone, but I knew they weren't too happy, so I stopped doing it. So there's the front, Disneyland. And pumpkins are gone, and I think the Christmas season officially starts on the 14th. Okay, well, this is the front of Disneyland. I'm gonna walk back through, and we're gonna go look at the hotels. You can see that behind me? See now, nice thing here is they got this light. And it lights right here. So even in the dark time, you can get a good shot on yourself and see the stuff in the background. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna head over there, back that direction, but I also have to buy something to get my parking validated, because if I don't, I'll get charged more than $10 for parking. And between you and me, it used to be free to park at downtown Disney. 4 hours, first 2 hours free, 4 hours, one of those. Now it's a minimum of 10. It's the tram loading area. Walking back towards the entrance of downtown Disney. See all the crowds are leaving the parks. There's that line that I got in. So here's this side of the World of Disney, which was the store we walked into. And this is where we would have come out if I stayed in there and walked out, return. That's where it just came from, downtown, or Disneyland. There's the tram loading area. Lines aren't too long right now. Of course, the tram just picked up a lot. Oh, look back here. So those people are stopping there and getting in line, but what they can do is keep walking and get on this one. Oh. And then if I turn this way, you can see where everything else is. That's where I was before. And I'm headed down that way. There it is again. We're headed towards a hotel, which is the Disneyland Hotel, which you can see that direction. There's the band and the ladies. So we're gonna walk past the Christmas tree. This used to be the USPN zone, but it hasn't been that for a long time, and they're trying to do something to it. I do watch the channel Fresh Baked, and David has a lot of updates on it, and pretty good channel. Maybe I can meet him one day. He seems like a nice fellow. There's a girl walking by. She's looking at me, so I waved. She waved back. She was nice. So there is the hat. Sorcerer's hat. I think this was supposed to be lit up, but it's not. And you can see the
To the right, guys, to the right.
Disneyland Hotel. There you go. And then some stars. That's what it looks like under the hat. How you doing?
Howdy.
Pretty nice. So these people all go into their hotel room. So this is pretty nice. As you can see, there's a pool over there. A while ago, a long time ago, this was it was like a lake. And they have boats in there that you can rent, like pedal boats. There's a tower over there. There's a tower over there. I mean, this really is pretty nice. Oh, I like Tinkerbell. Oh, a guy taking pictures. I'm gonna stare at him No, I'm joking. That's really pretty, isn't it nice? All this stuff. It's very, very small worldish. With, oh boy, I'm still full. So I'm trying to think of the lady who painted this stuff, at least the original stuff for It's a Small World that worked with Disney with all the different colors and stuff like that. She's very famous in the Disney organization. But anyway, that's her style. That's what she did. But right here, where these bungalow kind of things are, used to be an arcade building that actually would go under the surface of the water. That's right. Teenagers would hang out there, play video games. I remember those times. You getting some good shots?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know? Same thing here. I don't know.
Well, we'll see.
Hopefully it looks good. Yeah. Okay, so here's the Fantasy Tower. You know it is because it says it right there. And in here are the doors.
Let me have your water. And then you just go ahead and I'll be right here when you're done.
Nice store. A lot of goodies here.
Online, but I couldn't get that there.
I bought some videos here a long time ago. Saw got a history of Walt Disney told by Dick Van Dyke. And here's the other side. This goes out to the parking lot. There's check-in. Okay, here's another one of these. I think Mary. I think her name is Mary. Not sure. And here is tribute to the Haunted Mansion. These flowers are amazing. In fact, I met the guy who put these flowers together for the hotel. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. See the ladies here. The fairies from Cinderella. Right? It was Cinderella, right? Okay, good. And oh, it's a new carpet too. This is for the 70th. You know how I know? Because it says 70 right there. Man, oh man, I do not miss much. There's a gift store. Now, a while back when this place was first opened, that was like a bar and restaurant, mostly bar. So these are, I always like to look at these. These are all a lot of pictures from way back when the hotel started. Here's Walt and Jack Rather. Jack Rather is the one who started he built the hotel in partnership with Walt Disney. There she is, Mary Blair. I was right, her name is Mary. So she's responsible for those It's a Small World colors and architecture, paintings. This is always a nice one. There they are again, starting the hotel. There's Walt looking over his park. There's Walt Disney and Richard Nixon and his family. Opening of the monorail. So just great pictures. If you like nostalgia, it's a great place. Okay, so my loop is basically either walking through the store. Oh, backing up. These are pretty. These are nice. Sketches. Yep. Pinocchio. I mean, not Pinocchio. Peter Pan. I like walking through here because there's classic art. Oh, look at this. This is new. Oh, here it is. That's where we just were. So this is a nice seating area. You got the paintings or the pictures of a lot of the contextual, did I say that right? Contextual artwork for the design of Disneyland. Huh. I really like this right here. This is pretty incredible. Bunch of stuff. Old classic Disney. Old classic Disney. And it's just an amazing wall of incredible memories. I mean, you can stand here a long time. You can go look at it, come back another time, and see something different. Yep, there's a sweet treat in there. It's a peanut butter square. It's like a Reese's, but it's this big square and a lot thicker and bigger. So that'll help me get good parking price. Here's the founders. Dedicated to the folks who built the hotel. This is a nice place to go because there's lots of art up here. If you like art, or even classic art, or classic Disney art, this is like a hidden gallery. That's right, a hidden gallery. You can see right here, there's a mural on the wall. See that? Isn't that nice? It's amazing. Amazing. And over here, got another one. See how it says designed by WED Enterprises. So let's look at Main Street. Here's another one. This is about Toontown. Carpet up here is amazing. And then here's some more art. You know, got to get closer because this action camera has a very wide angle. Okay, very good. Oh, missed one. It's pretty nice. Splash Mountain. Remember Splash Mountain? That was a fun ride. Okay. Here's Thunder Mountain. Jungle Cruise. Here's Space Mountain. Probably anyone looking at this, probably there's no one that doesn't know what it is. Matterhorn. In case there's one person that doesn't know. Haunted Mansion. Oh, this is looks like part of the Jungle Cruise, but not the Jungle Cruise. That looks like that restaurant that's near the Jungle Cruise. I don't know if it's a restaurant anymore. I haven't been to Disneyland in a long time, believe it or not. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice. And there's some more area down there. And there's some more paintings. But I think it's time to head on out. Well, I think I'm gonna call it. We had a great time. Thanks for joining me as I'm walking around, checking out my new camera. I'm gonna take it on further adventures, even with Muffin, so stay tuned for that. But thanks for joining me. And there's a book in the description about road trips. If you feel like you'd like to buy it, well, we'd really appreciate it. Helps the channel. So hope you had a good time. I had a good time. Please join us next time. We'll see you next time.